All right, real estate pros, in today's video, we are breaking down the 3 pricing strategies framework. The light's kind of weird in here, but I'm enjoying it on a random Friday afternoon. So this dialogue is to do 2 things. It is to help sellers de-link and disconnect their identity from their listing price. That's number 1. And number 2, by giving them choices, what happens is most people, when you give them a choice, rational human beings actually will make the right choice. And so I'm going to give you the text. I've linked it, but now I want you to just hear it. So it sounds like this. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. So there are typically 3 pricing strategies that we found to work really well for our clients. Could I share those with you? And they're going to say, yeah, of course you can. You say, cool. Yeah. So the first one is what we call aspirational pricing. And this is the technique or strategy of asking, somewhat above, maybe 5 to 10% above market value and leaving room to negotiate, as they used to say years and years ago. And this technique can work, but it only works in a completely accelerating, like inflamed seller's market, right? Like 2021 COVID time, when things were just out of control, or when a property is very unique with some celebrity factor. And I pause, and they know their home is not unique, and they know it's not that market, and it has no celebrity factor. You say, so I mean, that's it's not going to work for your home, right? Okay. The second is what we call fair market pricing, I should say. And fair market pricing, I mean, really, it's the strategy of looking at comparable sales, competing listings, properties that are on the market that we're going to compete with, and sale of homes that have recently closed, and comparing them to yours and setting what we call a fair market price, right? And typically, when this works, we hope to get fair offers. Well, most sellers are going to be like, I don't want a fair offer. I want a great offer. You're right. And that's number 2. The third strategy that it really tends to be my favorite, that gets the best results, is what we call event-based pricing. And event-based pricing is where we actually price the home slightly below market value to create an auction-like effect. And our real desire is to create a situation where the buyers are competing with each other instead of with you. Does this make sense? Because anytime you're competing with a buyer, unless the market's accelerating, you tend to lose. Which of those 3 strategies resonates most with you? And at the filming of this video, I did this very randomly on a property that was an expired listing. And they called me and we talked, and it was a referral, right? And this gal dropped her price 20%. She hung up. She said, okay, I'm going to go talk to my brother. I'll call you back. 5 minutes later, I get a text. Yes, we want to do the lower price, 20% drop. So that's how this framework works. It's how it functions. If you've got questions, do not be afraid to message me, DM me, text me, email me. I don't know what the kids are doing these days. I'd love to be of service and share some of the stuff that I learned while falling down and skinning my knees and breaking my teeth in the real estate business.